Hello dear student, welcome to Amit sir physics class. Okay, here I am with the new concept. Already we have started the electric potential and the capacitance. We have derived so many derivations, and I think in the last video we have derived what is the electric potential energy. Okay, what is the electric potential energy definition, its equation, and we have also taken that equation, that is electrical potential energy for the system of two charges. Okay, that means if you bring any two charges from the infinity and place it over their respective position in the in the absence of electric field, then what is the amount of potential energy stored. Okay, so it is nothing but the sum of the electrical potential energy by bringing the each and the individual charges from the infinity to that point. Okay, so we have calculated w1, w2 and w3. okay, so the total work done is nothing but the what potential energy itself. Okay, then the next part is but we are talking only about the what in the absence of electric field. Okay, so there is no electric field is present in the surrounding where we are keeping those charges or system of charges. Okay, so system of charges means what, it may consist of two charges or more than the two charges, correct. So next we will derive another derivation. So that is nothing but the electrical potential energy of a system of three charges in the absence of external electric field. Okay, so unlike the previous derivation, okay, so that is nothing but the two charges. Okay, but now we are talking about the what, three charges, but that too there is no electric field. Okay, in the position, in the area, or in the places where there is no electric field at all. Okay, so now consider these are the three charges, positive, positive, positive. You can take any magnitude of charges. Okay, and this nothing but the one system of charge. Okay, this is what system of charge, which consists of maybe q1, q2, q3, or you can say q1, q2, q3. You can give any number. Okay, and these charges are placed at infinity. Okay, so these charges are placed at infinity, and you have to brought, okay, from the infinity to point. Okay, so I will mention here the point p1. Okay, and here it is point. Okay, another point it is p2 and p3. Okay, so you have to bring a respective charges. So I will mention this as a q1 and q2, and this is what, q3 charges. Okay, so which is at the infinity. Okay, so there is no potential energy stored. Now you have to bring one by one charge and place it over here. Okay, q1 you have to bring it over here and place it over here. Okay, q2 you have to bring here and place it over here. q3 you have to bring it here and place it over here. Okay, so whatever the total amount of work done in bringing the each charge, if you add those work done, you will get definitely what, the potential energy stored. Okay, so we will see. Okay, so first is consider three point charges which are placed at the infinity. Okay, now consider p1, p2 and p3 are the respective positions. Respective means what, p1 p1 belongs to the what, q1, p2 belongs to the what, q2, and p3 belongs to the what, q3 charge. Okay, so that's why it is called as a respective. Now you have to bring this charge q1, q2, q3 from infinity to their respective position. Okay, so now I will also mention the distance between p1 and p3. It is nothing but the r13. Distance between the what, p1 and p3, r13. Distance between the what, p1 and p2. Okay, automatically it becomes r12. Okay, and the distance between the p2 and p3. Okay, so it is nothing but the r23. Okay, so these are the what, distance. These are the what, distance between these points. Okay, so now first, okay, so bring. Okay, so I will write it down here. Bring q1 charge, bring q1 charge from infinity to point p1, infinity to point p1. Okay, so you are slowly take this charge and move from here infinity and place it over here at p1. Okay, so once you place it here, it becomes what, a q1 charge is present here. Okay, so what is the amount of work done? It is nothing but the w1. So bringing a first charge, the work done is nothing but the w1. Okay, and already you know, if there is no electric field, no potential, and if there is no potential, then work done, by definition work done is equal to what, q multiplied by v. Okay, so p1, p2, p3 are the points, okay, in the absence of electric field. So there is no electric field, so at p1 also there is no electric field. If there is no electric field, there is no potential, and if there is no potential or potential is 0, then that means what, work done becomes 0. Okay, so automatically initially it is 0 itself by bringing the first charge always. Okay, so point, the work done is, okay, so I will mention here w1 is equal to what, 0, because no potential and there is what, no electric field. Okay, so now consider the next scenario. Okay, so I will take this charge and place it over here. Okay, so just I have to bring this like this, okay, and place it over here. So no work done, because no one is there to repel this charge, no one is there to attract this charge. Okay, मतलब आपको किसी के अगेंस्ट काम नहीं करना पड़ रहा है. Okay, so because of the electric field. Okay, because of the absence of the electric field. Okay, now consider there is a now situation. If this is a positive charge you have placed, okay, work done is equal to what, 0 by bringing the first charge. Now due to this positive charge there is a electric field. अब क्या होता है, पहले इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड नहीं था, अब इस पॉजिटिव चार्ज की वजह से यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है. ओके, अब कोई भी चार्ज लेके आओ, यू हैव टू डू वर्क, बिकॉज दिस पॉजिटिव चार्ज, इफ यू ब्रिंग दैट पॉजिटिव चार्ज, दिस पॉजिटिव चार्ज एंड दिस दैट पॉजिटिव चार्ज स्टार्ट रिपेलिंग. ओके, दैट मीन्स दे विल एक्सर्ट अ फोर्स, एंड with respect to that force you have to do work and brought here and place it over their respective position. Okay, so I will just make it here, that is I will take this charge q2, okay, okay, from the infinity, and I will just place it over here, okay, at p2 point, correct. Okay, so let me check once again. Okay, understood. So one by one you have to break it. First q1 is over, now q2. Okay, now if you are bringing the charge q2, then you have to do work, because due to this charge there is a what, electric field present. So this charge will repel this charge, and against of this repulsion you have to do some work. Okay, so first you have to find out what is the potential V at this point, P2 point, due to P1. Okay, so I will mention here. Okay, so next is potential at P2 due to P1, sorry, due to Q1 charge, Okay, because if you want to find out the work done, you must know the V, potential at that point, correct. So therefore potential, okay, so due to V1, so it becomes V1 multiplied by what, potential equation is what, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, that is Q. Okay, so which charge is bringing, that is Q2. Okay, so Q2 divided by R. Okay, and then what is the distance between the P1 and P2, it is nothing but the R12, so you have to mention R12. Okay, so it is a potential due to the charge Q1 at point P2. Okay, so due to the charge Q1, sorry, you have to mention here Q2. Okay, so this is what the potential at point P2 due to what, Q1. Therefore work done, that is W2 is equal to what, which charge is bringing Q2 multiplied by what, potential V1. So work done is equal to what, Q2 as it is multiplied by this Q1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R12. Therefore next work done is equal to what, multiply this Q1 Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R12. So this is what the second work done. Okay, that means work done in bringing the second charge from the infinity to that point. Okay, now you have to bring a third charge. Okay, then it is nothing but the Q3. Okay, but now consider, initially there is no electric field, but placing after the charge Q1 there is electric field. Now you have already placed the charge Q2 also, so there is a much more electric field is there. So you have to bring this charge Q3 and place it over here at point P3. Okay, but at point P3 there is what, electric field is also there due to this both the charges, and at point P3 there is what electric potential is also there due to these two charges. Okay, so first you have to find out what is the electrical potential at point this one. Okay, at point P3 due to charge P1 and due to charge P2, due to charge P2. Okay, so I will take this charge here from the infinity, okay, and I will just place it over here. Okay, so done. Okay, so first find out the potential at P1 P2 sorry at P3, okay, due to P1 and P2. Okay, therefore potential same, okay, potential at P3 due to Q1 and Q2, due to Q1 and Q2. Okay, so we know the potential equation. If it is due to Q1, it becomes what, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1. Okay, so due to the Q1 at P3, so what is the distance between them? R13. Okay, so it becomes R13, and potential due to charge 2, potential due to charge 2, what is the distance between them? 2 3. Okay, so it becomes what, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, Q2 divided by R23, Q2 divided by R23. Okay, therefore net potential, okay, net potential at P3 is, so I will make it here V, that is nothing but the V1 plus V2, because potential is a scalar quantity, you just simply add them. Okay, so if you add this, okay, so it becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 R13 plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 R23. Okay, so then hence work done in bringing charge Q3 from infinity to that point, that is P3, infinity to that point P3. Okay, so we know work done, that is third work done. Okay, so it is equal to charge, that is third charge, multiply by what, total potential at that point. Okay, so I will just place it over here. So Q3, okay, so Q3 multiply by, so what is V, total potential. Okay, so total potential is nothing but 1 upon or just simply I will multiply here Q1, okay, 4 pi epsilon naught R13 plus Q2 4 pi epsilon naught R23. Okay, and then rearrange the terms, you have to multiply this Q3 here, so better I will write it here above. Okay. Hence next is, therefore W3 is equal to what? Okay, so just multiply this Q3 into the bracket, so it becomes Q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R13 plus Q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R23. This is what the third work done. Hence total work done is stored as electrical potential energy. Okay, that means what, U is nothing but W1 plus W2 plus W3. Okay, so what is the sentence? The total work done in bringing the three charges from the infinity to their respective position, it is nothing but the sum of the work done in bringing the each charge from the infinity to that point. Okay, and this total work done itself is nothing but what, a potential energy. Okay, so if you replace this, okay, that means place the W1, W2 and W3 value. So better I will write it down here. Okay. So the potential energy is nothing but U is equal to what, W1 is 0 plus W2 is equal to what, Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R12 plus, and W3 is nothing but Q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r13 plus q2 q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r23. Okay. If you rewrite it final, just cancel this 0 and this will be energy stored due to the system of the charge when you bring it from the what infinity to their respective position. Okay, but the first derivation, that means the before this one and this one, system of 2 charges and system of 3 charges, both are calculated, okay, as per the what absence of electric field, correct. Okay, so now so next part is we will see what will be the electric potential energy in the presence of the electric field, in the what presence of the electric field. Okay, so we will see that also. So here it is the next part of the same subtopic. Okay, so electrical potential energy, that is we have already seen in the absence of the electric field. Now it's time to see the in the presence of field, in the presence of electric field, what will happen to the electrical potential energy when you bring a system of charge or maybe single charge, okay, from the infinity to their respective position. Okay, so now consider for the single charge. Okay, so we are talking about now presence of electric field. Okay, in the absence of electric field, we have seen the electrical potential energy for the system of 2 charges and system of 3 charges. Okay, already derived the equation, and that both the derivations may carry for 3 marks, of course. Okay, so next is what, in the presence of external electric field, what is the amount of potential energy stored by bringing a single charge. Okay, so you have to bring this one. Okay, so I will show you again. Suppose this is a charge, okay, which is placed at the infinity, okay, and it has a charge q, okay, and the position is what at infinity. So if you bring this, and there is what electric field here, now there is a electric field present here, so due to maybe another charge, okay, so that charge maybe resides on the background. ठीक है, मतलब यहाँ पे एक चार्ज है, उसका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड यहाँ पे है, करेक्ट. So in that electric field you have to bring this charge q and place it over at any arbitrary position. Okay, so I will mention here, this is the position, you have to bring this charge from here and place it over here. Okay, so I will slowly bring this charge, okay, and then slowly if you bring this and place it over here, correct. So there is an electric field present. Okay, so that electric field apply the force on this charge, so against that force you have to do work, and that work done is nothing but this self. Okay, and according to the definition, whatever the work is done, that work done is stored in the form of what potential energy itself. Okay, so work done. Okay, therefore the work done, okay, work done in bringing a unit charge from infinity to that point, okay, in the presence of electric field, so that work done is equal to what, q into v. Okay, but according to the definition, this total work done is stored in the form of what itself, potential energy. Okay, so I will mention here the final equation for the single charge. Potential energy is equal to what, q into v. Okay, potential energy is equal to what, q into v. Okay, so this is for single charge. Okay, when you bring it from the infinity to that point. Okay, so someone, if you ask someone that what is the potential energy stored if for the single point charge, okay, in the absence of electric field it is 0, but in the presence of electric field, if you bring the single charge also, there is a work done q into v. Okay, so it is nothing but the work done itself, and that is converted into potential energy. Okay, so next is we will see that is first part, and that is second part for the system of two charges, okay, in the presence of electric field, in the presence of electric field, Okay, So already we have seen in the absence of electric field what is the potential energy stored for the system of two charges. Now we will see what is the electrical potential energy stored for the system of two charges when you bring it from the infinity to that point, okay, in the presence of electric field. Okay, so suppose there is electric field here, okay, and same if you consider the charge q1 q2, okay, these are placed at the what, infinity, these are the placed at infinity. So I will take these two charges, okay, so like this, if you place it over here and another charge is q2 which are placed at the infinity, okay, and there is what, presence of electric field. It means what, in this region electric field is not equal to 0. There is a electric field, and wherever there is electric field there is a must be a potential, and if there is a potential then you have to do work, okay. So now bring this charge q1 and q2, okay, so I will mention here the charge q1, sorry, point p1 and point p2, okay. So bring this charge q1, place it over here, okay, so it becomes q1, and bring this charge here and place it over here, it becomes q2, okay, and the distance between them is what, r12, okay, or else we will take some other example like in the Cartesian xy plane, okay. So I will take this x, sorry, this is x and this is y and this is 0, okay. And these are the what, two positions, point p1 and here it is point p2, okay, and this point p1 is located at a distance of r1 from the origin, and this point p2 is located at a distance of r2 from the what, point origin, okay. And if you consider the distance between them is what, r12, you can say r12, okay. So now bring the charge q1 and place it over here at this point, okay. So this is charge q1, okay, you have to do work, okay, but in the presence of electric field, okay, so I will mention here, okay, so bring charge q1 and place at p1, then work done is, okay. So already you have derived what is a single, if you bring a single charge from the infinity to infinity and place it over here, work done is equal to what, q into v1, okay. So for the first charge, so I will mention here work done, w1 is equal to what, charge q1 and potential at the distance of what, r12, sorry, r1, okay, r1, okay. So this is what the first equation. Next, okay, next you have to bring the second charge also. Now listen here, okay, so there is a what, two electric field now, due to this charge is also there and due to the what, external electric field is also there. So if you bring this charge q2 and place it over here p2, then the q2, okay, the work done, okay, so there are two work done, you have to bring this charge and place it over here p2 against the external force of external electric field and against the force of this charge electric field, करेक्ट, मतलब दो फोर्स लगेंगे वहाँ पे, एक तो एक्सटर्नल फोर्स की वजह से एक और एक दूसरा इस चार्ज की वजह से भी वहाँ पे फोर्स लगेगा. दैट मीन्स देयर आर टू वर्क डन. ओके, सो इफ Q2 is brought from infinity to point P2, if the Q2 is brought from the infinity to point P2, okay, then work done is, okay, in the external electric field it is also same. So W2 is equal to what? Q2 into VR2. Q2 is equal to what? VR2. ओके, मतलब मान लो कंसिडर करो कि ये चार्ज नहीं है तो वहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है, तो ये Q2 लेके आओगे तो कितना वर्क करना पड़ेगा? इतना ही. ओके, बट नाउ यू हैव टू कंसिडर द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑफ दिस चार्ज आल्सो. ओके, मतलब ये चार्ज भी तो उसको अपोज करेगा, करेक्ट. सो देयरफॉर द वर्क डन by bringing charge Q2 against electric field of against electric field of, okay, charge q1 is okay, and it is given by w1 is equal to what, okay, so q1 q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r12, or it is already derived in the absence of electric field, correct. So this is what the work done in bringing the first charge in the presence of electric field, and then you are bringing the second charge, okay, but in the electric field of external electric field and due to the what, discharge electric field, okay. So there are two work done by bringing the second charge. So this is what the work done 2 and this is work done 3, okay. Now what is the total potential energy, okay, so I will mention here, so just count this. So once I place it over here, okay, now what is the total potential energy stored is given by, hence the net work done is stored as potential energy, okay. So net work done is stored in the form of potential energy, that is W1 W2 plus W3. So therefore potential energy for the system of two charges in bringing from the infinity to the respective point in the presence of electric field is given by U is equal to W1 is nothing but Q1 V R1 plus W2 is nothing but what, Q2 V R2, and W3 is nothing but what, Q1 Q2 divided by what, 4 pi epsilon naught R12, okay. So this is the final expression for the system of two charges, in the presence of electric field, okay. So remember this each and every derivation, okay. If you have any doubt in any steps, you can comment me in the comment box, okay. If you have my personal number also, you can WhatsApp me your doubts, so I will clarify your doubts, okay. But watch it more than 2 or 3 times, then only it can be understood very well. And फिर से वही कहूँगा, रट्टा मत मारो, ठीक है, समझ के पढ़ो कंसेप्ट को, ओके. इफ़ यू अगर आपने रट्टा मारना शुरुआत किया तो फिर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आपको एग्ज़ाम तक, पता नहीं एग्ज़ाम तक भी याद रहेगा या पता नहीं, दूसरे दिन आप भूल जाओगे, ओके. सो हर एक स्टेप को आप मतलब ऐसे फोड़ दो कि ये क्यों आया, कैसे आया, इसका बेसिक क्या है इस इक्वेशन का, ओके. तो इस तरह से हर एक स्टेप को समझो और पढ़ो, ओके. देन एंड देन ओनली इट इज़ पॉसिबल, ओके. और जैसे जैसे थोड़ा मतलब बहुत सारे बच्चे घर में पढ़ाई नहीं कर रहे, ओके. जैसे मैंने कल कॉल किया था हर एक स्टूडेंट, हर एक पेरेंट्स को, मतलब हमारे कॉलेज में, तो पता चला कि थोड़े बच्चों को मतलब यूट्यूब पे हम लोग लेक्चर्स वगैरह डाल रहे हैं, ये पता भी नहीं है, ठीक है. सो गेट इन टच विथ आवर यूट्यूब वीडियो लेक्चर सीरीज़, ओके. बिकॉज ड्यू टू दिस लॉकडाउन एवरीथिंग इज़ पोस्टपोन, ओके. बाद में आपको टाइम नहीं मिलेगा, तो जितना हो सके उतना आप इस यूट्यूब जो भी हम वीडियोस डालेंगे, ठीक है, हर एक सब्जेक्ट का आपको मिलेगा, ठीक है, उसकी पढ़ाई करते रहो, बाद में आपको बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं मिलेगा, ओके. और एक बार फिर टाइम चला गया तो देयर इज़ नो यूज़, करेक्ट, ओके. सो बी सिंसियर टू योर होमवर्क, okay, to your study, okay. And the next part of this chapter we will continue in the next video. Till then stay home, okay, stay safe, okay, and study well, okay. अभी आप स्टूडेंट हो, मैं बार बार वही रिपीट करता हूँ, स्टूडेंट हो, आपका काम क्या है, सिर्फ पढ़ना, ठीक है. बाकी आप कुछ भी मत करो, ओके. सिर्फ पढ़ो और सिर्फ पढ़ो, ठीक है, ओके. सो सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. थैंक यू.